affordable water tariff structure for the great people of Eldoret City. I commend ELDOA's management, consumer representatives, and all stakeholders for demonstrating maturity, patriotism, and commitment to the welfare of our people. Their decision to embrace dialogue over confrontation reflects responsible leadership and a shared commitment to protecting the public interest. I directed ELDOAS to lower the first consumption block, which affects majority of our residents, by 46 shillings per cubic meter. The proposed tariff framework will be developed through an inclusive process that balances the operational sustainability of ELDOAS with the affordability concerns of residents across all consumer categories, including households, businesses, education institutions, and community water kiosks. As part of agreed roadmap, ELDOAS will undertake a transparent public sensitization exercise to explain the basis upon which the proposed tariff adjustments are determined before submitting the final report to Water Service Regulatory Board, WASREB. The process of formally withdrawing all pending cases is already underway. I further direct ELDOAS to intensify efforts towards reducing revenue water losses, enhancing operational efficiency, modernizing infrastructure, and strengthening our accountability mechanism within the water distribution system. Addressing water losses remains critical in lowering operational costs and improving the reliability and consistency of water supply to our residents. My administration remains steadfast in its commitment to providing clean, safe, reliable, and affordable water to every resident of Uasin Gishu County. This commitment is anchored under Nguzo 7, number 7 of our development agenda on water, environment, and natural resources. You know, I operate under 10 pillars in my manifesto, and pillar number 7 talks about water, environment, natural resources. I therefore urge all stakeholders to sustain this spirit of cooperation as the tariff harmonization process progresses. I also call upon ELDOAS to continue improving service delivery to standards so that the residents receive better quality, efficiency, and reliability in water provision. Further, I encourage all residents to continue paying their water bills promptly and consistently. Timely payments are essential in enabling ELDOAS to maintain operations, improve infrastructure, and deliver quality services to our communities. Thank you. God bless you. The county of Uasin Gishu. Honorable Dr. Jonathan Lim Chalilim, EGH, Governor, County Government of Uasin Gishu. Thank you. I think this is good news to the residents of Uasin Gishu. We have had that stalemate for over a year, but because of negotiations and talking and understanding one another, we don't want to press so much on the consumers. At the same time, we understand that there is a cost for everything. Even the ELDOAS team, they incur some costs wherever they are providing these services. So we feel that all of us should come together, agree as a family of the residents and the family of ELDOAS, so that we can serve our people better. Uasin Gishu is now a great county. It's a county where everybody is moving from wherever they come from daily. At least we have a new visitor coming to live in Eldoret, and they look like they are not going back, because they come and they build very serious permanent structures, which means they are coming to retire here. And most of the retirees are coming to Eldoret, including the athletes, the very serious team that has branded our city and our county in a better way. Most of these athletes live in this town. Most of the politicians from across the neighboring counties, they live here, from MCAs to governors. And therefore, we want to show them that we are very amicable people, we are humble people, we are welcoming, we are warm people. So as County Government of Uasin Gishu, we are cognizant of the fact that not all of us here were here before. We came here because of opportunities. And there are many opportunities coming up as a result of us having a city. Most of the students that school around here, the universities, the technical colleges, and the polytechnic, most of them, when they get through their studies, they don't go back to their homes. They remain here in Eldoret. And because they are conscious that there are opportunities that are likely to happen for them, So I want us to be very welcoming, one people, no tribalism, no sectionalism. We don't need to, to show people that we are not welcoming. We need to show them that this is their home or their second home before they go to heaven. So where things are better. But for now, we are still human beings. We have limitations. They should understand our limitation. They should understand our weaknesses as we make room for them and provide the necessary comfort for them to live in Eldoret. Thank you very much, and God bless you. We will allow... There are two people here. While the mouth is yours, there are two people, they could be, in their speeches, they could... Yes.
Why did it take too long for you to because the residents of the Eldoret have gone through a lot of agony to where we are. Why did it take time to have this discussion?
Thank you very much. Yeah.
We have another matter, E0010 of 2024. Are they represented in court acting? Are they represented in discussion? So there's a way forward to the residents.
Let me answer part one. Why has it taken a bit long? Is because negotiation is a process. You don't wake up and declare that it has been resolved, because they have to talk. There are many things they have to agree on: the tariffs, the services, the money they pay for services, the debts that they had incurred before, the money that they had overpaid sometimes, and of course, after a long time, taking the almost several months now into this thing, they have resolved that. It is because of the process, nothing else. Yeah, and on the other matter of the court case, we have our legal people here. The chairman is here, the MD is here, and the resident association, they can explain to us. So we will allow...
Yeah, maybe for the other matter that... okay, sorry. I think the other matter was not even a question of the tariff. It was a question of the validity of WASREP, whether they actually have a legal mandate over what we do as a county government or even as a company. And you see, WASREP is a national entity, but they are actually regulating all the water bodies. So that matter has been dismissed by the court, and so it has got nothing to do with the tariff. Thank you.
Very good.
Asante sana. Sorry. Thank you very much. First of all, I thank His Excellency the Governor for giving us this opportunity to negotiate. But more importantly, we took time because we were going through a lot of paperwork to see the tariffs charged in places like Mombasa, Nairobi, Nakuru, Kisumu, so that at least we understand this tariff, why was it high in the first place. So we were able to see that there are challenges faced by the company. There are some inefficiencies which they have to address, and that contributes to all these charges. And we have agreed on the way forward to see to it that they sort out their challenges by not really, hiking the price, but rather tightening the loose ends and seeing to it that some of the investments will be suspended for the time being, so that at least they give the consumers room to, to have some breathing space. Because you see the economy as it is now, and all these charges, when they go up, we'll get everybody is really pressed. So as it is, we came to the middle ground in this negotiation, so that there was give and take, and I'm sure it will serve the interest of the residents as it is for the time being. And we hope it will retain as it is for quite some time, so that we don't have variations every now and then, which will end up creating a necessary tug of war. Thank you.
What percentage of increment have you agreed about? Given reduction, what percentage does it include out of the 300?
It's about 100%. It's about 100% if you go by that calculation. Yeah. Thank you.
We can have the other side of gender.
Yes.
Thank you so much. My name is Moira Chepkok, Vice Chair of CIFRA Association. This is a very special day, which I want to thank His Excellency Governor, the representatives of Elderworth, beginning from the Managing Director and the Chair, and my team. The reason is we have been really under stress for the last 1 year, since November 2024. Things have been so hard. Some of us are places where we have invested in this town, and the pricing was very bad. But for us to have come together, it is the grace of God. And we want to say thank you to everyone who participated. And coming to a middle ground is a win-win solution where we can be able to work as investors, as residents, with a goodwill of moving forward. Elders, we are grateful. The only thing I want to remind them is, for the next movement, if there's any change, kindly remember who are the public participants. It is the consumers, not, I don't want to use a strong word by saying any hawker who is just within the town to be called in a meeting and sign a document. Kindly send the message through the usual way of informing us about our bills so that we can be able to be there. Henceforth, I want to appreciate His Excellency, but want to mention that as we are moving to a city, kindly let's do the correct things. I'm mentioning it a bit on this garbage collection. It is not very keen. They go remove things around and they don't wipe it out. So I think together we can be able. Thank you and God bless you.
Very good. She has raised some points that they are, who are the owners of the city and the residents and the bypassers and the dwellers. These are the real owners of the city because they have invested in this city. They have their serious businesses and they have some goodwill for the city. It is also good to know wherever you are doing public participation, because this public participation thing, you can call anybody from somewhere, give them some chai kidogo, mwambie museme tumepitisha. I think this time now we should know who are the real owners of the city. Then we begin with the serious business community, we begin with the landowners and people who own property here. Very much.
I will still answer that question. First of all, Your Excellency and members of the state and the residents of Wasingishu, elders, good morning. Ours is really to appreciate, though the process has taken long as you requested, but you see also we had to take time to explain to them where we are coming from, and of course it took also time for them to really see why that tariff was where it was, but nonetheless after a long discussion we have come to an agreement that we come down a little bit, they also come up a little bit until we are now in an agreement that where we have settled is for the good of everyone. It may not favor us that much, it may not favor the consumers that much, but at least we have to reach somewhere. So we appreciate. They have been very, very, very objective. And you know, some people are telling them, go demonstrate in the street, they didn't go. They sat and said, let us discuss. And I think that is very mature of them. And so we also are telling our team we must engage. You know, if we were to go to court, last time they won. Then we went back again, we won. And then this time they have won. Now we go, maybe we win. But then it's not taking us anywhere. So we say, wajana manene ya kotini, let us come together and reason as people, as one people. And so we are here today to say that we are happy for what is going on. Now elders can move on. We can plan on whatever we have gotten, we can plan, and we are not thinking about sijui kotini iko namna gani, menja ana kisu ameniwekea huku kwa mgongo. So tuko saisi tunaendelea kama jamii. We have learned a lot. In terms of public participation, we have learned what they have said and we have taken into consideration. We are also requesting that any other time there is something like this, also let us come. Because sababu, you know, even if we do an SMS and they don't come, somebody else will come. He may or he may not be a consumer, but once he is seated there na umeanza process, utaongea na yeye, kwa sababu unajua huwezi jua nani anakunywa maji, because we cannot even start saying kuna hawkers, kuna nini. Everybody consumes maji ya elders, whether they are passing by, whether they are hawkers, whether they are pengine watu wengine tunasema ni wakora, hata wesi wanakunywa maji elders, and for us they are our consumers. And we say next time ukipata SMS, ukipata kwa radio, ukiona kwa kaseti, ukiona wapi, please come so that we all deliberate this. Otherwise, asanteni sana. Oh yes, you are asking. We are filing this immediately. In fact, the process has already begun. We will withdraw all our cases, they will withdraw their cases, but the final verdict is from WASREP. We must present all that we have agreed to WASREP. Once it has been gazetted, then now that gazette notice will become law, it will be effective. Meanwhile, we are following the law. The court said you go back to the old tariff, we are implementing that. Until then, once the gazette notice has come from WASREP, then we will start implementing what we have agreed. Thank you very much.
MD. We can listen to MD also.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Your Excellency, and the residents of Uasin Gishu, represented by CIFRA. I want really to thank you for allowing us to sit down and actually sort out this issue of the tariff. I know it has taken time for us to go through this process, but like we've explained before, is that it's a process. And the process of making tariff, we use what we call cost recovery. So that we are saying the cost that the money that we receive from the consumers, that is the money that we are going to spend. And every time we make a tariff, we ensure that all the revenues that we are receiving is what we planned for. And we've sat down with the team, and actually we've been so transparent to show them, for us to be able to charge the tariff that we had proposed, what were we planning to do? And we've listed down all the investments. And we agreed and said, for us to be able to come to a middle ground, there are some investments that we are going to forego. There are some investments that we will be able to push it forward. We will do the basics that the tariff can be able to allow us, the one that we've agreed now, so that we can ensure that the residents of this city actually enjoy our services. And we will ensure that now we focus more on service delivery for the residents. So for that, I know the process will continue. Like Chairman has said, we will finalize everything. We talk to our regulator, that's WASREP, to be able to do it actually will be an amendment of the gazette notice. So I'm sure the process will be faster. Thank you. For now, the tariff that we have, we are saying we've reduced it by 46 shillings, the lower bundle. That means it's around 84 shillings. Yeah.
It's across all bands.
And it's across all bands. With the way we've reduced, it's across all bands. Yes, yes.
It's not just the 1 to 6.
Yeah.
It is entire across the entire tariff banding.
Yeah. But for comparison, we usually use the lower band, the 1 to 6. Yeah.
So one important thing to all of us is this water comes from somewhere. It doesn't come from Uasin Gishu. So yesterday you saw what the initiative of CS Murkomen up there in Elgeyo Marakwet. I want to urge the elders and the residents and the people of Uasin Gishu that once in a while we have to go and support our people there to conserve their forest. We do afforestation, we plant trees, we grow as many as possible, because finally this water they don't use it, that water comes to where we are. And it goes all the way to Lake Victoria. So my colleague Governor, Anyang' Nyong'o and Orengo and Migori and Homa Bay wanakula samaki because ya maji ya kule na huyu na Ocheng. So, and again, all the way the same water will go to Egypt, and we take care of other people. So for us to be very considerate, together with the Port State, one of these fine days, why can't we come up with an initiative? Yes. And we say Eldoret City and Eldoret residents wanapamia mlima ya Marakwet kupanda miti. Yes. Tutapata kura mingi sana kwa kila mtu. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much. So God bless you and go away.